Welcome back. Returning now with the full look at weather. Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Not too bad out there on this Sunday.
Yeah, you know, I drove down to Big Sur earlier this afternoon for lunch, and it was beautiful. The sun was shining. It was very windy, though, especially in places like Hurricane Point. They call it that for a reason, obviously. We'll take a live look from Domenico's on the wharf, and I think you can actually look at the water there and tell that it's windy today. If you've ever been near the ocean, it just kind of has that vibe. It's a windy vibe out there for sure. So we still have some winds blowing today. There's some chop out there for sure. And the weather's changing after some serious heat last week to some cooler weather, but comfortable weather this weekend. Now we've got even colder weather tomorrow, but also some rain. Much needed rain will fall tomorrow on the central coast. Something to get quite excited about. In fact, I've got several chances of rain in your forecast for this week. None of them are all that great. We're not going to get a ton of rain, but we're going to get some, and we could definitely use to put a little moisture in the ground right now. So here's the bigger picture right now. We've got the jet stream still off to the north. We can see the clouds pushing from northwest to southeast here, and notice there is some rain falling in places like Oregon, Washington as well. This system bringing some very gusty winds across the Rockies into the Great Plains as well. It's going to be a nasty system for many locations. For us, it's going to be a blessing. Some good news for us. Now, the actual cold front itself still off to the north will slowly slide down the coast as we head into the day tomorrow, and I'm expecting rain not during the morning commute tomorrow, but probably during lunchtime. So that's about when it should arrive in our region. Let's get right to Futurecast and talk about it. Clouds tonight increasing on the north and west slopes of the coastal mountains ahead of this system as the moist, cool air from over the water is forced up into the hills. As it's forced up, it cools further and can hold less moisture, and it turns into a cloud, slowly moistening everything. So we head to 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, kicking off that commute. Just looking at patchy low clouds out there. Can't maybe rule out a little bit of drizzle or sprinkles, but not expecting widespread rainfall during the morning commute tomorrow. 6 a.m. clouds continuing to increase, and believe it or not, the winds die down a little bit as this system approaches, and I think rain could start as early as around 8 a.m. or so. We're seeing that here on the model. Just some light precipitation showing up around the Monterey Bay area. We head into the lunch hour or so, maybe late morning. This is 10 a.m. Notice the rain still light, filling back in here around the bay into our northern valleys. And again, with this system, I'm only expecting light rainfall, but a couple hours of it for many locations around the bay. So may end up with 1/10 of an inch to maybe 1/4 of an inch in some instances with this system, perhaps a little bit more in those coastal mountains. As we head into noon, notice the rain starting to make it a little bit further inside, farther into the inland areas in the north, farther south as well. And then we see a back edge coming from around 2 p.m. As we head into the afternoon hours, things do wind down across the region. So a couple hours of light rain right around lunchtime I'm expecting for most cities around the bay. Obviously, it'll be less for our inland folks, but if you live near the coast, we should get some precipitation from this weather system. Here's what I'm expecting precipitation-wise. I'm actually really on board with what the model's showing for totals. Most areas around the bay picking up between 1/10 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch of rain. We may see some isolated instances of 1/2 an inch in those coastal mountains, but notice our inland valley is only getting a couple hundredths of an inch. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of forcing with this system that will get rain up over mountain ranges, so I'm not expecting too much in those inland valleys. One thing, it'll be chilly though tomorrow and blustery. Back to 60 in Santa Cruz tomorrow, 50s in the Santa Cruz Mountains. In fact, barely out of the 40s in some cases. Bonnie Doon only 49 tomorrow, so definitely feeling chilly out there. East shore of the bay, mostly in the 50s. Salinas only 58, almost 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. Hollister 58 as well, so some chilly temps there. The Monterey Peninsula all in the mid 50s tomorrow, 56 in Monterey and only 55 tomorrow in Seaside. So you'll have to have that coat. Even once the sun comes out tomorrow afternoon, it'll still be chilly out there. Inland areas might see a few spots in the south reach the 60s, but not well into the 60s, with Bradley being our hot spot tomorrow at 61. So we'll warm up a little bit over the next couple of days, but temperatures generally cool for this time of year. We've got several more systems I'm watching. One will arrive on Thursday. That's likely to bring a little bit more light rain to the region. It looks pretty similar to the system that's coming through tomorrow. And then another system potentially as we head into Easter weekend, Easter being on Sunday, of course. I'm watching for some rain on Saturday. That's really just starting to evolve in the computer models right now, and I can kind of see it downstream right now, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. Inland areas, the same general situation, kind of chilly tomorrow. You'll be a little bit warmer for the rest of the week, but only seasonable. We're watching for additional rain chances coming on Thursday and Saturday, maybe someplace in between, making a rain sandwich. We'll talk about that, but either way, we'll keep an eye on it.
No, you will. Thanks, Dan.